BBC Radio Leeds, and we're talking about technology. How has technology changed your life, for the better or for the worse? We're going to speak now to Dr. Adam Beaumont. He's a director of something called AQL, which is a Leeds-based communications company, and a board member of the Leeds Internet Exchange. Dr. Adam, welcome to the programme.
Hey there, Nick. How you doing?
I'm very good. Tell us, where are you?
I'm over in Reykjavik at the moment for an internet conference.
He's in Iceland for an internet conference. Listen to that crystal clarity. Just tell us again.
I'm over in Reykjavik.
Isn't that amazing? It's technology. Now listen, I'm going to struggle here. Normally, when I'm talking to people, I've got opinions and stuff, but I'm completely lost as far as it comes to you. Tell me what exactly you do.
Okay, I run a company. A lot of what we do is what we call integrated communications. So if, for example, a school sends you a text message to say that it's closed due to snow, or your doctor sends you an appointment reminder, or a supermarket says we're delivering your shopping tomorrow, and that appears as a message on your phone, that's probably us.
So you create the technology that does that then?
That's part of what we do. And I'm also involved in the Leeds Internet Exchange, which is the main hub for Yorkshire for pretty much all of the internet traffic.
Right, okay, I don't get that. What do you mean? Is there can we see the internet? Is the internet in Leeds somewhere? Can I go look at it?
It is, yeah. It's in one of our facilities, and there's an exchange where the people that want content, such as, for example, social network traffic.
Right.
It's where that traffic is exchanged between the ISPs, the broadband providers, and the content providers, such as Facebook, search engines, things like that.
So I send out some nonsense on Twitter, and it comes through you, and then it goes to the world. Very
likely, yes.
I think I've got it. I think I've cracked it. I've got my head around this now. We're talking about this because the iPhone, or this new iPhone, is being launched today. What's your take on all this? We've been talking to people about, the use of technology and that kind of thing. There's an awful lot of stuff that we can do these days. Is it a good thing?
I think it is a good thing. I think it makes us more efficient. Sometimes it makes us less personal, sadly, but I think it makes us more efficient. I haven't seen an iPhone 5S yet, or anything else that's coming out, but I hear that it's got a fingerprint sensor on it, and those kind of things can be important because, as you said, you can do a lot of stuff on a phone. So suddenly it's storing all your emails, it's storing all your texts, it's storing all the pictures of your kids. You're starting to use it as a wallet. It holds your boarding passes. So if there's something that makes it more secure, such as a fingerprint sensor, then that's a great thing. Obviously, there's concerns. How does it store your fingerprint? Can you remake the fingerprint from what it's stored, or does it just store some ones and zeros that's something that relates to your fingerprint but isn't?
Right.
So there are questions to be asked, and obviously any kind of Apple launch is shrouded in secrecy. So I'm dying to get my hands on one of these devices.
Well, I don't have an iPhone, and I don't really get it. But it sounds like all this stuff you kind of keeping is in one thing. What if you lose it?
If you lose it,
you're stuffed.
If you lose it, well, Apple have done a really good job of allowing you to synchronize your phone with what they call the cloud, which is remote data centers. So all of your contacts, all of your pictures are stored remotely. So if you lose your phone, you can actually wipe it, and you can then go and get another one, and then you can resynchronize all your content.
Right. See, this is the thing, right? You're talking about clouds and all this kind of thing. And I'm not quite the Luddite that I sound. I try. In fact, I've just discovered Google Docs, which has revolutionised my life. I was sat here writing something in the studio that I was writing in bed last night. It's crazy that you can do that. But this cloud thing, it's basically not an issue. But I wonder if technology is changing at such a pace that a lot of us are struggling to just keep up, aren't we?
We are. Even the technology providers are struggling to keep up. So the amount of internet traffic and internet content is growing exponentially. And anything that grows exponentially is a problem because generally the technology that tries to keep up with that grows linearly. So it's almost running out of control.
So what do we do about that?
We reach bottlenecks every now and then. So, for example, the advent of 4G, which is the next generation of super speed mobile. Mm-hmm. Different operators are trying to roll that out in different ways, and they're realizing that all the mast and the equipment that connects the masts up to the networks are still not fit for purpose to actually support a 4G network. So there's the promise of technology, but then it takes us quite a while to roll it out. So So what's actually reaching the consumer is actually sort of yesterday's technology already.
It's kind of amazing, isn't it? Do you remember a film called The Terminator?
Yes.
Do you remember Skynet?
Yes, I do.
So Skynet is when all the computers take over. It's going to happen, isn't it, Dr. Adam Beaumont?
No comment.
One final thing, a vaguely serious point now. I remember a thing called a map, because I'm not an idiot. I can take a map and I can drive from A to B. I think we're making people a bit stupid. There was someone that I used to know who came to my house to take my sat-nav off me. They got me one day and they took it back, because they literally couldn't drive from Keighley to Bradford because they don't understand how to use roads. We're kind of making ourselves a bit stupid because we're putting all our decisions in the hands of technology, aren't we?
We are, and in time, sometimes that does make us think less than we should. And sat-nav, yeah, I agree. Prime example.
Prime example. There you go. I'm right. Dr. Adam Beaumont, lovely to speak to you. He's in Iceland. I'm in Leeds in West Yorkshire. He's in Iceland, and it sounds like he was in the next room. Technology, eh?